My name is Frank Mugisha. I'm here with Bana and Ruby. We're going to talk about some of the myths around sexual orientation and gender identity. Many Ugandans, they say homosexuals or gay person or LGBTQ person or even queer people, they don't even know the terms, first of all. They say, if you are gay, you're just doing it because either you have no family or no one cares about you. But we know so many people who come from very good families, who have even never met any Muzungu or white person, but they are LGBTQ. And then we also, people say, those guys, when they see a gay person, the first thing that goes into their mind is sex. And anal sex, they can't imagine that you can fall in love and get hurt. People are crying every day. We're doing a lot of providing a lot of support for people who have been heartbroken because of relationships. People are investing in their lovers. But if you invest in a lover in Uganda, it's like you're recruiting that person. They don't want us to live like any other Ugandans.
One of the weirdest myths that people have about gay and bisexual and queer persons in general is when they talk about, because of course automatically when someone says they are gay, the first thing they think about is sex. But the first thing, and then they say, oh, they put on diapers, or they have anal sex. I think there are so many ways of having sex without having anal sex, and people don't without penetration. Because even heterosexual people who have their wives and people who are in sort of normal, in quotes, marriages and normal relationships, they don't have sex all the time, and the forms of sex are even more weird and creative than anal sex, because anal sex is just a small aspect of someone's enjoyment or preference. So we need to understand that gay people come in all shapes and forms. Some of them are asexual. Some of them don't have sex. They're not really interested in sex, but they are gay. They identify as gay because they are attracted to maybe people of the same gender or people of both genders. So we need to deconstruct those beliefs that, automatically if someone says they are gay, they're having anal sex. And what comes as a result of anal sex? Pampers or diapers, which is actually, there's actually no proof or evidence that anal sex can lead to someone putting on diapers. Maybe it is a fashion choice for some people. They want to put on diapers just for to increase the size of their bum. Yes.
It is extremely weird, and much so worse for the LBQ women, because if I am in a bar and I'm excited and I am dancing with my girlfriend, or we make out instantly, every heterosexual man in that bar is going to come and be like, I want to have a threesome. I want to watch you have sex. It is so bad and very dehumanizing. And then also these myths where they assume being LBQ as a woman, it's a phase. Like, you're just going through a phase. You're attracted to girls because you've grown up showering together, holding hands. It's just normal. You will eventually get over that and get married. And then within also the community and around the community, there are also these myths where they associate LBQ women having sex just, tribbing, but we also do have lesbian women who prefer to have anal sex. It's not only for the gay men, as they keep saying it. Heterosexual, I know so many heterosexual couples that have anal sex and really enjoy anal sex, like literally enjoy it, and they would not have it any other way. Of recent, I was having a discussion with Bana, and I kept telling Bana, I pointed out something I read somewhere where in countries where a woman is supposed to be a virgin by the time she gets married, so she opts to have anal sex because she has to be sexually active. It is just our human nature that when you clock a certain age and you're in your adolescent stage, those needs creep up, that, I want to be touched. I want to, feel something. So she opts to have it. And you tell me, by the time this person gets married, if they'll want to have, the so-called straight sex, where they only assume, and the sexualizing of it, making it look like it has to be in a particular part. What if I come off from just my boob?
Exactly.
What if I come up from just my ear, someone nibbling my ear, you
What
know?
if it's just oral sex?
What if it's just oral sex? It doesn't have to be. It's the same thing with the anal sex. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a place where someone gets pleasure. You know, just pleasure. But everybody will start making noise about anal sex, how it is painful. Did you see any gay person come out and say, it's painful? Or I've been hurt? Or I am now in a pamper? I've been waiting for that moment.
Also, this whole notion that people in Uganda think if you are gay, then if you are a lesbian woman, then you want every woman. If you are a gay man, then you want every man.
Yeah, like we have no taste.
Exactly, like we have no taste.
It's
Like
not
there are
even
no
about
feelings.
taste. Like if I walk into a place, because I am they, them, I'm non-binary, so most people associate me to being masculine, like masculine representing all the time. So if I walk into a space and I'm looking at a woman, probably I'm admiring her handbag. Probably
Exactly.
I'm admiring
Or
her
her
shoes
nails.
or her nails. I'm
Or
like,
her
that
shoes
is
or
a
her
beautiful
dress.
color. But someone will instantly say, now she wants to fuck this person, or she wants to do this with this person. But that is not how it is. Probably I'm just looking at this person, just admiring something about them, maybe the hair, and I want to ask them, where do you do your hair from? Where do you make your hair from? Or where do you buy, where did you get your shoes? Including, the gay men. A gay man will walk in, and instantly, if he smells good, somebody wants to ask this person, what perfume are you using, And then there's the myth of associating the gay people as being HIV positive. Now, that is something I don't understand. They're not all HIV positive. They are just ordinary
there's so many
people.
things that should gay people with, pedophiles, HIV, and then the stereotype that, every person who doesn't conform to their gender identity is gay. So, for example, if a man is feminine, then definitely they are gay because you're acting like a woman. If a man likes to wear makeup, definitely or paint their nails, definitely they are gay. They are metrosexual men who are heterosexual, who want to appear like that. We have many Ugandans who are male who look like girls, but they are not necessarily gay. But also this whole notion of sex, I think sexualizing the gay community is entirely wrong and flawed, and I think it should be stopped. Because first of all, when you talk to some people, they say, "Oh, Frank, but you're telling us about LGBT rights and gay rights. Where shall we be 50 years from now?" I'm like, I'm not saying every person should become gay, but respect and support the gay people. But also, then he says, "But did your parents have you by sleeping together?" I'm like, my parents definitely are heterosexual, and not all the sex in the world is for making children. So you ask someone, if you've married your wife for 20 years, have you been every day you have sex? Do you have a child? Sex can be for fun, but you can't sexualize the gay movement and say it's all about sex. Some gay people are in love.
And I personally know a lot of gay people who have children, who have started up families. The world we're living in right now is like science has kind
2022
of
science,
science has grown, and it has cut across where I don't need to be married to a man to have children. I can walk into a fertility clinic with my partner and have an IVF or have an IUI at home and just have a baby. It doesn't mean that we have a lot of heterosexual women doing that. We have a lot of the feminist strong women who stand up and say, I don't want to get married, but I want children, and they didn't have a husband to have these children. By the time you tell me you're with someone for more than a year and you're not seeing anybody else, you're in a relationship. You're not an MSM. You are in a relationship.
There is emotional,
yes,
psychological investment in
everything
that person.
in that relationship. But then this person cannot come out and say, I am gay, because of how society has backlashed and viewed them.
And they don't allow the gay community to fall in love. Because in Uganda, if you like someone, you can give them gifts, you can buy them cars, you can do anything. But it is okay for a heterosexual person to do it. But if a gay person does that, they stereotype, there's prejudice.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're just doing it for the money you're getting.
Buying their love.
You're buying their love, you're doing this. But love is love. Well, I think it's been really nice to have this conversation, and we'll continue having such similar conversation to unearth the myth and make sure that Ugandans unlearn all these stereotypes and prejudice around the LGBTQ community. And thank you, Ruby and Bana. Any final words?
Thank you so much. All I can say is, if I identify as LBQ, this is who I am. I'm not changing anytime soon. It is not a phase, and this is who I am. So you either accept me or you accept me, because and many don't have the strength to say that. But still, I think if we easen up on just be human beings at the end of the day and respect. Because it all comes down to respect. You may not agree with someone's lifestyle or decisions, but respect them. So respect who I am. It's not a phase. I am happy with who I am. And because I'm happy with who I am, I do not care what anybody says. Yes.
Thank you.
So for me, my final word is it's going to be more sexual. I think yes, I think no matter who you are, no matter who you identify as, you should explore yourself, explore your body, explore your needs, explore your wants. It is your body, as long as there is consent, munange, not force. Yeah. But explore yourself. It is very liberating to learn things that you love about your body and about yourself. You don't want to reach when you're 50 years, 60 years, and you're like, singer, I tried that position when I was 15.
And you're going to be doing crisis.
And you're in the middle. The
You start
bones are
sneaking around.
bent.
You're married, you're sneaking around with boys.
Yes,
Boys,
yeah.
boys
Yeah. So it is okay to explore. If you don't want it, if you don't like it, you try it out and you don't like it, move on to the next thing. But you've tried it out anyway, and you've felt the experience. So I think that it's a good thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much for two consenting adults who love each other and are not hurting anyone. Let them be.